On today's episode of Days of Our Lives, the mystery surrounding Victor grows as Gabby overhears an intriguing discussion. Leo is put on the spot, and Victor's family suffers a terrible loss. Leah flinches as he unlocks Gwen's hotel room door in Iceland. She asks, "What the hell are you doing in Iceland?" Before he can respond, she says that she had to return from her trip, since she felt bad for leaving Dimitri home alone and ill. But he isn't by himself, is he? How come? Dimitri wonders the same thing while acting bewildered. Leo's jaw hangs wide as he looks for the right response. Finally, he announces that Madonna is celebrating her 65th birthday with a top-secret performance in Reykjavik today. Gwen thinks the three of them should go together since it sounds amazing. When Dimitri's alleged stomach issues failed to stop Gwen from advancing the concept, he performs the unthinkable and admits that Madonna isn't my jam. He is described by Leo as a stick-up-his-ass snob. "They can't all be as showy as him," Dimitri responds. Dimitri tells Leo and Gwen to enjoy the show without him as they argue. Gwen groans. She is unable to leave his side. Leo declines to go because he only has one ticket for the sold-out performance, despite Dimitri's insistence. Gwen erupts, perplexed as to why he didn't start with that. Why did he even enter their room too? Leo claims he arrived to boast. He and Dimitri have flirty exchanges. Annoyed or both? Looks before leaving. Justin gently informs Maggie at the Kyriakis house that Victor's aircraft crashed in the Mediterranean. Greek officials and the Coast Guard are collaborating to search the wreckage. As of yet, they are unsure if there are any survivors. As Justin envelops Maggie, a tear slides down her cheek. As Chad arrives, Alex texts his father from his home to inquire about Victor. Alex expresses regret that Stephanie learned about their gentleman's agreement. Chad claims he is the one who needs to apologize. He was dumb and possessive. It's Stephanie's prerogative to choose to spend time with him. Wow, standing in the doorway, Stephanie grimaces. "So I'm free to choose what to do. I hope I'm able to handle that." Chad tries to explain himself in a stutter, but Stephanie grins. She's just playing pranks on him. To celebrate the little girl's new kingdom, Kristen and Rachel sip boba in the dim-era living room, while decked out in tiaras. Kristen queries if the sleepover with Thomas and Charlotte was enjoyable. Rachel enjoyed it, but not to the same extent as her cousin Dimitri and Lady Whistleblower did. They were sharing a bed when she overheard them laughing. Kristen informs her that is a secret that no one, including Dimitri's new bride, should be aware of. As Kristen explains that if they want to maintain their current way of life, they must remain quiet, Gabby watches through the open doorway. To return the borrowed item Kristen had lent her for her wedding, Gabby enters the living room. Gabby questions Rachel about the secret she and her mother were discussing after Kristen departs to check on Thomas and Charlotte. Something to do with a lot of cash? She claims she is unable to inform anyone. She can tell her anything now that they are family, Gabby explains. Due to the fact that Gwen is Dimitri's wife and cannot possibly know, Rachel does not believe it to be the case. Brady is dejected when John enters Rachel's room. He finds it difficult to comprehend why she won't be returning home. He has John's admiration for not leaving with Rachel. Brady claims that his father's advice prevented him. He didn't want Rachel to hate him as she grew older. He calls Justin about Victor after telling his father about kissing Chloe. John offers to gather information by contacting his contacts at the ISA. Without him, Brady is unsure of what he would do. They embrace. Alex inquires as to whether Stephanie is still on board to work with Yuri after Chad has left to pick up his children. She confirms, but Justin calls before Alex can text Yuri the good news. A sentimental Stephanie is informed by Alex that Victor's aircraft crashed. She offers to phone Steve and ask Uncle Shane to get some information for him. Before he remarks that Rachel must be missing Brady, Chad and Kristen are chit-chatting about the kids in the dim-era foyer. What does that mean, Kristen thinks? Brady simply makes Chad feel bad. Kristen questions whether he told Stephanie that he was an oppressive sexist. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bulletin News, and stay with us.